Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to start off today's reading by clearing the energy a bit. Okay, everyone, welcome. So today's subject matter for this reading is what do they love about you? And what do they love to do with you when you're alone? Obviously, this is an 18 plus. So we have, what is it that they love about you, your personality, different things we're going to delve into on the top part here. And then we're going to get some more into the private, intimate things, okay, that they love to do with you, all right? So please do remember, this is a general reading and not a personal one, so absolutely no reason to take anything personally. If a message does not resonate, then just go ahead and move on, let it be. Go skip on, just forget that one and move on, or else you could check a different group if it's just not resonating with you, or you can also check out a different one of my, a different video that I have if none of them, because maybe the message just isn't for you this time, and that's perfectly fine. So obviously we've got 4 groups here. We have group 1 with the Labradorite. We have group 2 with the Black Onyx Kitsule. We have group 3 with the Ruby Matrix. And we have group 4 with the Raw Emerald. So if you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, there's information how to do that in the drop-down box. Plus, I have my Patreon information, which I do have tiers that have personal readings on them. You can check to see if any of them are open. They do go pretty quick. So anyways, go ahead and pause the video, do whatever it takes in order to meditate on what you want to listen to, and let's get started. For those of you who picked group 1 with the Labradorite, this is going to be your reading. Okay, let's see what came up. What is it that they love about you? We have the Tower card. That's interesting. We have the High Priestess. Oh, wow. You guys are complex. We have the 10 of Wands. Holy shit. We have the 7 of Cups. We have the 12th house with Surrender. Ah, I see where this is going. Oh, boy. We have Scorpio, the Animal. We have Pisces, the Mystic. Yeah, the High Priestess card is, often associated with Pisces because of the energies associated with it, besides the Moon card. We have Audrey Hepburn, who I love. Her picture is on my wall. We have Cindy Crawford, who was a Pisces. Wow! That's kind of a trip. So that's coming up here. We have Alchemist, and we have Rebel. Wow, you guys are quite fascinating. All right, so I think that this person really loves the fact that you shake shit up. It's like you make them see things in a completely different light. And I feel like you're easy to communicate with. They love the fact that you have an excellent imagination, that you have all these options. It's like, I feel like you guys are multi-talented, and when they, they're able to tell you anything, and it's like you just release a lot of burdens from their life, just through conversation. I feel like just being near you just helps them feel released. Plus, it's like I feel like with the Scorpio card there, and like the stuff that it's going to say right here, I feel like you guys, literally, you give them release on a regular basis, and it's like, it's really good too, I feel like, between you two, because I mean, literally, it's like tower moment kind of thing, where a tower moment is like where we are deconstructing things, like we're tearing down walls, we're breaking through barriers and stuff like this. It's not always, I know, you could take it to a negative place if you want to, but in this aspect, I feel that just because of what you know, and I feel like you guys are completely intuitive, it's like they're just blown away by. They never thought they could meet somebody like you. They never thought that they could have a relationship romantically or, intimately with somebody like you. And I feel like that they love the way that you think outside the box, that you also surrender yourself up to the divine on a regular basis. And you don't like constantly dwell over certain things. Having some tea while I spill the tea here. So anyways, I think that they really love your mind, honestly, and they love how spiritual you are and like how connected you are. And it's like you're very, I feel like I'm really feeling Pisces vibes hardcore with this group. Okay. When it comes to the intimacy side of things though, I'm feeling Scorpio. So straight up, some of you could have, your Lilith in Scorpio. You could have, something like, what? I feel like that they have like something about their Eros and, your guys' Eros and Psyche just jive, I feel like, in your guys' natal chart. And then when it comes to sex, it's like, yes, it's very good. And it's really like profound. Like it's more than just, let's get it on. It's like an actual, like kind of a spiritual experience for this person when they're with you, when you guys are together. I mean, straight up, you guys could be Pisces and Scorpio together as a couple, or you have heavy placements in these. So speaking of that, with the 12th house with surrender here, it says subconscious mind, compassion, dreams, karma, forgiveness, baggage, trance states, the unseen, healing, spiritual development, guilt, prayer, Akashic records. Okay, so I feel that when they're with you, it's like they no longer need their baggage from the past, and they love that they don't have to. And I feel like for some of you, you guys don't dwell on baggage from the past, because maybe they were with somebody in the past who was like all about that all the time, constantly whining, bemoaning, and bitching about the past. And like, maybe complaining about their ex, which is really not something you want to hear, okay? When you're in a relationship with somebody else now, we don't want to hear about your fucking past, sexcapades and things like this with somebody else, or the arguments you had. Quit dwelling on it, because it honestly, it's like going to make somebody feel like, well, obviously you're not over them, so why the fuck are you with me? I feel that at this point, that none of you are doing stuff like that. I feel that they really love the fact that you're so compassionate and that you follow your dreams, as well as you get crazy ass messages in your dreams, and like you talk about it and they're just fascinated with what you have to say. With the karma there, I feel like that they feel like it was good karma that they met you. And straight up, you could have like a soul contract together. This is what it is. That you're so willing to forgive is really great. I feel like when they are with you, it's like intimately, they get into a trance state. This could be a big one. I feel like that they love the fact that you just know shit, like, because it says the unseen. So you're able to tap into the Akashic records to like know what's going to happen. Like you could have precognitive dreams, in fact, and share that with them. They love the fact that you're so spiritual. And, it's something that I feel like they've never experienced somebody like this before. And so they find it really fascinating, and they're just obsessed kind of like with you. So with the Scorpio, with the animal, it says transformative. Obviously, this relationship is hugely transformative for this person with you. They love the fact that you're so intense and passionate, especially in bed. They're always curious about you, like if you're hiding any secrets from them, though, because I feel that they just think that, like I said, that you know shit. So they want to know all the little secrets you're hiding, because they want to know more about you. They love the fact that you are very intimate, that you can be very primal in bed and very lusty, that, you're very resourceful. You have like a mysterious vibe they find very attractive. That is very Pisces energy right there too, as well as Scorpio. That it's like, it's kind of funny because I was saying Scorpio and Pisces, like you guys are a couple like that. And it's funny because this says manipulative. Well, straight up, I'm just going to say it. I think Scorpios are excellent manipulators, okay? They're really good at this. They're like the experts, but the only ones that they can't really do that to, Pisces. So that's why they find it intriguing and interesting. It's like, oh, I can't get you to do what everybody else does. Why is that? You fascinate me. What is it about you? It's like, yeah, because we can see through your bullshit, buddy. It's like, but it's like, it's so fucking weird. I'm trying to explain, like, how do I explain this? In this situation, I feel like that they could be trying to do that to you, but it's like, you're like, and then you call them out on it and they're just like, oh my God, how does she know that? And it's like, they find it fucking entertaining. And so you have like this excuse me, well, maybe, witty repartee between the two of you, okay? Where it's really, it's just entertaining, okay? It's amusing, the conversations you guys have. So with the Pisces, the mystic, they love the fact that you have, see, I said, like, you have a really good imagination. So the Seven of Cups is like this. Plus it could be, talking about having multi-talents, that you're very talented. But I often, obviously this could talk about too many choices at once and stuff, but that's not what I'm seeing here. This is more about like having an excellent imagination, and you have this ability to, do very creative things and, take it far, like you can make money at it or whatever. So again, we have compassionate coming up again, that they being with you is very healing for them. They love the fact that you're so empathetic and mystical. They fucking adore you. They think that you're very dreamy. They love looking into your eyes. They find you very dreamy. You're an enigma to them a bit, which they, like I said, they find you very intriguing. They definitely notice that you're a very emotional person, but they don't take offense to that, like how some people might, because I don't think that you take it to too extreme of levels. They want to definitely like take you away and escape with you and like go. They want to like basically take you in a room and spend lots of time with you alone. They love the fact that, it says oceanic here. So some of you definitely might have a deep love for the ocean, or you're into water sports, and, they might call you their mermaid or something like this. And, they just love how, I feel like they could have a bit of a very logical mind, but you're kind of illogical the way that you approach things, which isn't a bad thing, okay? Especially if you're in a creative field. Yeah, you think outside the box, and that's attractive to this person. So with Audrey Hepburn here, it says Paris is always a good idea. See, remember I told you that they want to whisk you away. Maybe they love your sense of spontaneity and the fact that you like to travel. Maybe you know multiple languages and they love that you're cultured. It says diamonds with breakfast is a good place to start. Take holiday from reality and find yourself. So I feel like when they're with you, it's like they think you're like a fucking princess queen, like Audrey Hepburn, where she was just so, oh my God, I love her so fucking much. If you don't know about her, read about her, learn about Audrey. She was just just so elegant, so graceful. Just a beautiful human being. And this is like kind of how they view you. They love that. And it says, take a holiday from reality and find yourself. So they love the fact that you're able to do stuff like this. And then being with you to them is like a fucking holiday. It's like they can escape reality when they're with you, because it's like a fucking fantasy being with you, which is really cool. And then we have Cindy Crawford. And what I love about Cindy is she was very groundbreaking. She changed the modeling industry forever, okay, when it comes to supermodels and stuff, because she was kind of like the first of her kind, all right? She had, back then it was like, the Cheryl Tiegs and, that kind of a look, the typical Barbie look, and here comes Cindy with her dark hair and her brown eyes and her beauty mark on her lip. And everybody was just like, you know, like completely like, wow, who is this? She's fucking amazing. I actually had her picture on my wall because I fucking loved her because she was so different, you know, at the time. So I feel like they view you like that. You are a diamond in the rough. And it literally talks about diamonds with breakfast is a good place to start. I mean, they might like to shower you with gifts and they want to put a ring on it, you know, with that being said. So supermodels are stars with a capital S. Style should feel good. Fashion should empower. So I think when they're with you, they feel very empowered. And they think you have a good sense of style, of fashion. And then it says, it's not a blemish, it's a beauty spot. Exactly. So I think that they love you, all of you, just the fucking way you are. They think you're very unique and very different. And just the alchemy between you is off the fucking charts. It's, you guys have excellent chemistry. They're very attracted to you. And it says transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. So again, we're mentioning transformation. We have transformative and we have transformation. You are like a catalyst in huge transformation in their life. I feel like that they were just like, you know, like, I'm just going to be single for the rest of my life. I can't stand dating around anymore. You know, oh, I'll never have a serious relationship, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'm never going to find the one, because maybe they went through a lot of freaking shitty relationships, but then they meet you and you completely just shake them to the fucking core, man. And they love the fact that you're a bit of a rebel, that you think outside the box, okay? That you question things and that you know, are inquisitive about things and you see the injustices in the world and you point them out. And, you know, you don't do what everyone else does. You're not a lemming. Okay, you don't follow the crowd. You stand out from it because you're your own individual, and you know, march to the beat of your own drum, and you're kind of a lone wolf. So, and this says, challenges authority to affect social change, rejects spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. Exactly. So you definitely think a lot different than, you know, the traditional patriarchal type of stuff. And, you know, it's a think outside the box kind of a situation here, big time. So they think you're very unique and they're just infatuated with you. Totally. Okay. Now I'm going to move these guys aside and we are going to get into seeing what is up with what they love to do with you when you're alone. The juicy goodness that's going on there. Okay. Let's see what's up. So we have, for our tarot cards, we have the Knave of Wands. Exactly. Seeing the world through a new set of eyes. This is quite an experience for this person intimately with you. And they definitely like to get you in unique and different types of spots or areas where they want to just like try having sex with you just in unique areas, places, you know, in nature, definitely, where it's like, it's very adventurous, like how they want to be with you with this. They love the fact that you have healed their heart with overcoming past, like, I feel like this person legit had like some shitty bad stuff in the past. And the relationships didn't turn out so good. Maybe they had somebody cheat on them. And they love the fact that they can trust you and they can rely on you to not be a cheater. You make them forget all that and, like I said, release the baggage. But they love the fact that you are such an emotional, tender-hearted person. And it's like, maybe like when they've told you about this in the past, it's like you've actually, because you're empathetic, felt their emotions and actually shed a couple tears because you thought it was so bad, like what had happened to them. And, you know, it's like you empathize with them completely. So, and when you guys are together intimately, it's like very much a very powerful spiritual experience for this person because of that. Because maybe the person they were with was like totally egocentrical, shut off, completely fucked in the head when it comes to relationships in general, and just like maybe they had no self-worth, or I don't know. It's just like, it's not good. And hopefully that person finds happiness, but and they can figure it out. But you know, they tore this person a new asshole, okay, with what they did to them. So you are very much a goddess in their eyes, or God, because you've definitely healed them. We have the Four of Wands. It's like they just want to have a good time. They want to explore, have fun with you. Like they feel that you're down for anything and that they could just be themselves around you and just have fun intimately, completely with you, and not have to worry about being judged. Okay, because you're very accepting of what they want to try and where they want to go, what they want to do. If you notice, two of these images are under trees. So maybe like going in some wooded area out in the middle of nowhere and making love to you is like something that they definitely want to do and that you guys like to do on a regular basis, because it's very primal again. And it's very, like, it is a very spiritual experience. If you haven't tried it outdoors sometime, especially in nature where nobody's around, I highly recommend it. It's how humans were supposed to be, okay? So then, let's take a look at these cards and see what we have. Through telepathy, I can hear your distress or desires. Well, distress too. Like, you just know, you can feel them. Like, they can feel you. So through telepathy, I can hear your desires. Through meditation, I can channel your sexual needs. And through manifestation, I can turn your fantasies into reality. I love to tap into your energy. So obviously, that was so coming through with all the other cards. So this is how it is between you two. And they love feeling your vibe. They love your energy. You lift them up high. You make them have wings, okay? It's like they want to pleasure you. They want to like live out your fantasies. Like they want to do everything in their power to satisfy your needs. We have, you make a girl fall deep in love. I got the sweetest hangover. Just one dose of you is way too strong. An erotic overdose. I don't need an antidote. So obviously, I'm telling you, this person is like way into you, like very infatuated. They love being with you intimately. It's like, and you really they bring out the animal in you and you bring it out in them. Like I said, it's very divine masculine, divine feminine coming together. Boy, that's a weird sound outside. So then we have, it's all yours. So the love the fact, and they want to just, you're it for them. There's nobody else. They just want you and you alone. They could give a shit about anything else. It's like, you fulfill every fantasy of theirs and everything that they want in a counterpart. This is what it is. And they want to give every bit, every inch of their heart and soul to you. We have under my spell. Boy, they might even say that about you, that you just like, because that's the Tower card, okay? I wouldn't be surprised if you straight up manifested this person, number one, but definitely you've just got them under your spell like so hard, and they just are like starry-eyed when they look at you, especially when they're with you intimately, because I feel like you guys just know how to work each other's bodies so well. Like you guys are just in flow and in sync with each other so much, with rhythm and the whole 9 yards, and just know what to say, what to do next, because you could just read each other so well, okay? So it's like perfection. We have secret love affair. Okay, so they're private. They like to be private. I'm not taking this to a fucking shady area, okay? Because that's not what I'm feeling from this. This is more like they like to keep their business private. They're just a private person. That's perfectly fucking okay. I feel like you are like the fact that you're discreet and you like to keep things private as well. They appreciate that because maybe the person they were with before was a loudmouth biatch and totally was spreading, like talking about like how their body looked or what size they were, or how if it was a masculine, it's like how big her tits were, blah blah blah. Just like really trashy shit where you're spreading something that's very private and quiet to you, to the whole fucking world. It's like they didn't appreciate that. So maybe they got their feelings hurt like that too, because they themselves find, lovemaking very sacred and very private, and they don't want everybody knowing their damn business. And the fact that you are discreet about keeping it to yourself, they really fucking appreciate that. Because I'm telling you, this other person did a fucking number on them hard, hardcore. What a twat, okay? Seriously. So then we have tabletop sex. So this is like, they love to just throw down anywhere with you, seriously. I mean, they just, maybe they like the angle they could get you at on top of a table or something like this. Maybe you guys had a very intimate moment that was very passionate and hot with massive throwdown when you were like at a party or something, and you ended up in like a room where there's a table and that's just what was there. So you threw down, and it was like unforgettable and mind-blowing kind of a situation. And it was just a very hot, spontaneous moment. So when they think about that, it's like they think about that, you know, maybe it's just like a little inside joke even that you guys have, because it's so fucking passionate and like I said, spontaneous. So then we have hungry beast. So they definitely like to pleasure you. Okay, and I was already feeling that. They love to tap into your energy. So they love, love, love to go down on you and watch and like listen to you orgasming and like everything that goes along with that. Okay, it lights them up. Okay, and that is true though, and that is a fact with most, especially with men. I know women too. I like to freaking hear it as well. Okay. Like seeing your partner, you know, getting off on what you're doing to them, it's like, it gets you even hotter. Okay. You know, quiet people who are just like quiet and they don't make any noise. They don't talk. They don't say a word. It's like fucking a dead person. Okay. It's like, they're not into that. They definitely like the reciprocate. They like to get some feedback on what they're doing. And I feel like they're really good at it too. They know how to work it. That tongue is on point. Okay. So then we have, I love this card so much. It's so sweet. With romantic bubble bath lovin'. So obviously this person is very romantic. They like to do nice things like this. Draw a bath for you. Put candles all around. You know, have like glasses of wine and stuff like this sitting out for you. Like they do, they go the extra mile. Like, and they do like acts of service to you, to, you know, for you to, you know, they want to see you pleasured. They want you to be happy. They want to express their love to you in every way they can. And this is how they do it. You know, they do like little sweet things like this, and they just love being in water with you. I feel like you like it too. Anyway, because it did come up in the other cards. So very romantic couple, very passionate. And they love the fact that you're into it and down to explore that realm as well. You guys could just be yourselves with one another, and it's so special and unique. So, and it, again, I feel like this is definitely, you know, the one for you. So anyway, that's all I have for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there is information on how to book a personal reading with me, plus my Patreon information, where I post exclusive content like this on a regular basis. Plus I post every day, like, you know, messages of the day and things like this if you're interested. And also my social media is down there. So thank you guys so much for being with me today, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye. For those of you who picked group 2 with the Black Onyx Kitsune, this is going to be your reading. So first we're going to look at what they like about you and your personality and stuff. We have the Strength card. We have the Sun. So definitely some of you are Leos. No doubt about this by looking at that. Jesus, I mean, the ruler of Leo. And here's Leo's card. We have the Nine of Wands. Very fiery energy. Big time fire. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Wow, very interesting. So then we have Taurus, the Bombshell. We have Conjunction with Empowerment. And we have Leo the Lover. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God. So we have Leo definitely coming through hardcore here. We have Taurus is coming through here. And we have the Queen of Cups energy. So, you know, it could be very watery, or you could be a water sign as well. So we also have Christian Lacroix. We have Linda Evangelista. We have Knight, and we have Guide. Okay. They love your strength. They love your perseverance. They love the fact that you're empathetic, that you're very kind, very loving, devoted, They think that you are fucking gorgeous, a very sexy person. They love the fact that you're very good with counseling people. And like I said, very psychic in nature with that Queen of Cups, that you're a good, you could be, some of you could definitely be healers of some kind, but you are very good with people and good with others. You're like the light of their freaking life. They like when they are with you, they feel so empowered. And it's like legit, they think that you are so sexy and so sensuous and like an excellent lover. Okay. Like they look at you and they're just like, ugh, you know, like they can't believe what they're looking at. It's like they are just like head over heels for you. I mean, they love your personality and your strength and stuff, but they love the way you look. Most definitely. Okay. So with the Taurus bombshell here, it says earthy, practical, steadfast, productive, fertile, tactile, ampile, worthy, ripe, pleasure-seeking, sensuous, blooming, solid, possessive, tenacious, loyal, patient, and deliberate. They love your sense of loyalty to them. You're very devoted. They love the fact that you love to have a good time and that you're always pleasure-seeking, that you're very sensuous. I feel like that you guys are very aware of the senses and you like to employ them when it comes to lovemaking and also just your daily life. It's like you like to surround yourself with beautiful things. I feel like you guys could be good with money too. Like your home is just like this palace of pleasure, kind of, you know, with the way that you have it set up for you. Just like when you walk in, I feel like that they walk into your house and they just feel good vibes and they feel like they don't want to leave because it's such a pleasant place to be, because it's just beautiful and surrounded by sensuous, beautiful things. Maybe you know how to cook really well and they love like when you cook for them, it's just like decadent and orgasmic the way that the food tastes. That they love the fact that you're very practical at the same time and very earthy. They love the fact that you are, you hustle when it comes to work and you're very productive in getting things done. So when they're, like I said, when they're with you, they're very empowered because you guys strengthen one another. It's like you guys are very powerful as separate entities and separate beings. But when you guys come together, it's like, poof, explosions, fireworks, amazing, because you guys join forces and it's like it intensifies everything. You guys together can be like, you guys are straight up power couple. Okay, this is just what I'm getting off this fucking power couple. You guys are badasses when it comes to the material realm of things, like getting shit done. It's like you always come up with great solutions to problems together. It's like great minds think alike, you know, and that's how it is when you guys are with one another. So with the lover card, obviously they find you to be a very passionate lover. They love the fact that you're so expressive and creative with whatever it is you're doing with your job, but plus in the bedroom. They love the fact that you're so loving, you're playful, you don't have to stick up your ass when it comes to having a good time. It's like work is work, but play is definitely play. You know how to have a good time. They love the fact that you know how to dress, that you're always like, you know, you're like legit bedazzling, that you have a wonderful glow about you. They like your aura, your energy. They love the fact that you're not afraid to put yourself out there, that you can be, they like the fact that you're a bit extroverted, and you are they definitely trust you. They think you're very energetic and it's just like being with you is just a lot of fun. Okay. So with Christian Lacroix here, it says a world without color is a world without joy. Some of you definitely could be artists of some kind or work in a creative field. And, you definitely bring a lot of color into their world, and you're just being with you is a pure fucking joy to them. They love the way you dress, and like, it says dress for your next adventure. So you know the appropriate thing to wear at the appropriate time, and you always look your best. And they really appreciate that. Now, here's the part I love. Make an entrance, then cause a revolution. So obviously, when you walk into the room, it's like you make a grand entrance because you've got it going on with the way you look and stuff. People look, they notice it. And it's like, holy shit. And it's like, you just like are very entertaining and very energetic. and people just flock to you and they really love the fact that you're admired. So we have Linda Evangelista here. It says, you are the most important person on your team. So that is very Leo. Okay, I'm just going to say it. That is very ego kind of, so it is like, yeah, I totally get it. I don't know what zodiac sign she is or Christian, but I knew in the last group, a couple of them, but anyway, so life is a catwalk, so learn how to work it. So again, you get the fact that, impressions are everything, and first impressions there can never be a second first impression. So you get this fact, and it's like you're very put together and very with it, and you know how to behave in public and around other people, and you make a very good first impression. And it says, don't get out of bed for less than I would. So in other words, it's like, you know how to pick and choose, your opportunities. And I feel like you're good at decision making and discernment. So they really appreciate that. And I think that a lot of people might come to you for advice when it comes to that. So with Knight here, it says loyalty, romance, and chivalry, a love of honor. Abso-fucking-lutely. That is written all over this reading, and that is what you exude. With Guide, it says represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. So I feel like they look at you and say, that's my divine counterpart right there. Okay, because I feel like you guys are very similar and very much alike. You're both very wise. You know how to make smart choices. You've got it together with the money, okay? I just feel like like I said, power couple here, big time. I feel like you're the kind of couple that walk into the room and everybody's like, oh, they're here, yay, because it's like you always have something entertaining or smart to say. All right, guys, so that was that. Now let's take a look and see what comes up for the intimacy stuff. Like, what is it they love to do when they're alone with you? Okay, when it comes to the intimacy and sex. So let's see. We have the 10 of Wands. Ooh. We have the 3 of Cups. Oh yeah, they like to have a good time with you. And we have the 6 of Swords. Holy shit. Okay, so with these 3, it's like when they're alone with you, they can easily come to orgasm. Okay, straight up. It's like they always want to pleasure you, and it's very intense. Okay, like for them, you can make them climax like nobody ever has been able to before. So they look forward to that every single time. They love the fact that you are playful and very adventurous and exciting and a bit dominant and fiery, passionate. And I feel like that they love the sense of spontaneity of where you guys take it. With the 6 of Swords here, it's like straight up, it's like, again, it's like, it's interesting because 6 of Swords is always about, leaving rocky waters and going into smooth sailing. It's like, I feel like that with this, what I'm reading off this is, it's like they love the fact that they can get you going. It's really, really passion. And then it can like slow and like ebb and flow. And they love to watch your expression and face when you are in rapture, basically enraptured with them. Okay. I also feel like that they like to, why do I feel like that they want to like take you near water and always like, like being near water with you or in the water or near water and making love to you that way is like something that really turns them on for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm just going to say that because that's what I was getting off that. So let's take a look and see. We have, you won't know that I'm into you, for I hide it well. In silence I wait. You won't be able to tell. My vibes will draw you in like a secret energy spell. So I feel like, honestly, that this person might actually... Okay. It's like, I feel like you, honestly, this is like, I mean, you could take that at face value for what it says, because that could be what happens like when they first meet you, because they could be a little bit intimidated by you almost and like not know how to approach you because you're so like out there and like, very charismatic and stuff. So it's like almost like, whoa, what if they think that I'm an idiot or something? That might be something that goes through their mind. But what I take off this is this is kind of like one of those games you play when you're in public. It's like you give each other the eye, constantly. And there's like all these little subtle teases and comments and brushes, with body parts and things like this that get you riled up. And they know how to do that to you big time and get you going. And they can just draw you in. They're really good with seduction, I feel like, when it comes to you, and they like to seduce you. That's like one of their favorite things to do, because I feel like almost like they never thought that they could be with such a powerful person. But then again, they're kind of like that too. Maybe that they were with people who were more in the past, like kind of not as dominant. I feel like you guys are both kind of dominant, but I feel like in the past that they had more timid people that were with them. And so they were kind of like, they were bored with that. So in this case, it's more like a challenge, more like a game. It's really fun to seduce you, because maybe it's not always cut and dry. You make them work for it, and it gets them off. They want you as much as you want them. Both of you insecure, curious of one another, craving and longing to fall in love. So I feel like that at the beginning of this relationship, there's like almost like a sense of uncertainty. Like, oh, are you into me? Are you into me? Oh, really? Oh my God. And so it's like, and you guys are just curious as to each other. And definitely they fall in love with you, and you fall in love with them, no doubt about it. So we have low key playing hard to get. Maybe this is how that this occurs, that where they play hard to get on a regular basis with you, and it gets you riled up. This is part of the seduction scene. They could do that to you when they're out in public quite a bit or something. And just like during the day, I feel like, I don't know why, but I want to say this. For some of you, you might actually work side by side with this person. And they legit like do those little like brushes past you, and, they tease you like slowly, like constantly. It's like a day-long thing that goes on until finally when they're alone with you, they tease you a little bit more. And then like, it's just like fucking explosions. You know what I'm saying? Play date, sex appointment. See? Oh my God, this is so, I totally take this for that. Play date, sex appointment. So obviously this is kind of one of those things. What do they like to do? They like to make an appointment in their schedule and make sure you have one too, where you guys say, oh, well, I have a business lunch. I have to go. Okay. Hold my calls. I'm going to be gone from this hour to this hour, and legit, you guys just go hook up somewhere, and you make time for each other. It's part of the seduction scene, where maybe they're riling you up all during the day. And then they send you little text messages. Just wait until lunch or something like this. Or there's like little keywords that you guys use for each other. And then like when you try to come near them, they might pull away or a little bit. I don't know. There's just like total game playing with you guys, where it's like the sexual tension is just off the fucking charts. Sexual confidence, admiring. Yes, they love the fact that you have this sexual confidence, and they love to watch you work it when they're alone with you. They love to see you like slowly take off your clothes and just look at you and stare at you standing there, where you're just like standing there like totally confident and comfortable in your own skin. Yep, this is me. I'm naked. Look at me. Check it out. Worship me. Worship me for the person that I am, And it's like they're definitely admiring it, okay? We have a tongue sucking. So when this card comes up, I feel like that they really just like to make out with you too. And maybe this is something that like sometimes during the day, they like grab you, pull you into a fucking closet, or they just show up, at your, wherever you're at, close the door, and they just start kissing the shit out of you. I feel like that they have a really nice, they know what they're doing with their tongue. Okay. Period. Like not just kissing you, but everywhere else, if you know what I'm saying. So, yes, most definitely. This is something they're very good at. I feel like that their tongue looks nice too. It's like evenly colored. It's long. It's agile. And I know that sounds weird that people can find a tongue attractive, but you can. Okay. So come over, sexy. Hurry up. Don't keep me waiting. Low key playing hard to get. Don't keep me waiting. Exactly. The repartee and like the sexual tension and the game playing between you guys. It's just spontaneous, fun, flirty, playful, hot as fuck. And you guys just know how to rile each other up completely. We have silky smooth legs, sensual caressing. So this could be something that happens like if you're like at a meeting or something and you guys are sitting there and you're next to each other, they will be like feeling up your legs. Even if you're out in a restaurant, okay? Like having dinner or something, they are just always like freaking touching you or finding ways to touch you. They could be running their hands up your legs, like up in your inner thighs, and then going further, if you know what I'm saying, while you're in public. So this is part of the game. This is part of the foreplay. So basically with you guys, the foreplay. They like to rile it up. And the things that they do alone with you, it's not just alone. There are subtle things in public that this person does to get it. So when you finally are alone with each other, it's insane. It's like unforgettable. It's really good. Again, you guys together are quite the lovers. Okay. So anyways, that's it. That's all I have for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me, plus my Patreon information if you want to check that out for exclusive content and posts daily, and as well as my social media. So take care. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Those of you who picked group 3 with the Ruby Matrix, this is going to be your reading. Okay, so let's get into see what they like about your personality and just you in general first. We have the Star card. We have the Fool. Oh my God. This is Aquarius, and this is Uranus energy right here, which of course Uranus is one of the ruling planets for Aquarius. So I have the sense that you guys are kind of a bit rebellious, you know, forward thinking, think outside the box. You guys could be very ethereal in nature. You guys could also be very otherworldly looking and stuff. And this is what this person really finds attractive. They love the fact that you're not afraid to take a leap of faith or take a risk. They really like that. They love the fact that you follow your dreams and you don't get hung up on shit emotionally. You know how to move forward and move on. We have the Page of Cups. Oh my gosh, they love the fact that you're so cute and so romantic, and they have like the biggest fucking crush on you, like hardcore. And the fact that you are, you know, very good with, you know, creativity. They could really like your voice. Because some of you could be singers. Some of you could definitely, you know, be an artist or of some time. It could some kind, like within any realm of things. It could be, you know, theater, you know, acting, you know, painter. It could be, you know, even being creative with finance. The point is the fact that you have a level of creativity and talent, musician, and they really appreciate that about you. They feel very strongly emotionally about you as well, but they love the fact that you definitely are very unique and very tech savvy, very forward thinking. You're good with communication, that you are a bit of a humanitarian. They really like that. They love the way, why do I feel like that you guys really do your best work and you really turn it on at night? So they love to take you out at night too. And they love the fact that you like the nightlife and stuff like this for some of you. But, and the fact that you're not afraid to go for what you want and follow your dreams and passions. And also, you are very spiritual in nature. And some of you could actually, you know, really be into astronomy. Some of you could be into astrology, and then some of you definitely are into anything that has to do with conspiracy theory. Now, when I say that, okay, I am talking about, you like to read about stuff like this, or just like, you know, things that are just weird, like stories that are supernatural based, or mythology, things like this. You're always fascinated and you want to learn more about the unknown, you know, and they really like that about you. Oh, exactly. We have Neptune with dreams, imagination, memories, the subconscious, self-sacrifice, ideals, universal love, visions, meditation, spirituality, compassion, empathy, fantasies, escapism, the ether, enchantment, confusion, veils, and magic. For some of you, you could definitely be magicians and be into, you know, working magic. You could be witches. You could be Wiccan, pagan, something like this. They love that, the fact that you are, like that. They love your imagination. They love the fact that you self-sacrifice a lot for people that you love and you care about. That they think that's so sweet and endearing. They love the fact that you're very loving. They love the fact that you meditate and on a regular basis, because I feel like they do as well. They love your empathy. They love when you share your fantasies with them, because they want to hear about them for a reason, because they want to make them reality. Okay. They find you very enchanting. So we have the 9th house with seeking. They love the fact that you are cultured, that you study foreign cultures, even maybe. Some of you could be very well traveled. So it says foreign travel, adventure, higher education, customs, faith, beliefs, pilgrimages, spiritual quests, aspirations, journalism, religion, gurus, and risk-taking. Some of you could be journalists. They love the fact that you have a higher education and you are an educated person. They love your sense of adventure, and they love to hear stories about all the places that you've been. They find it intriguing and very fun, because I feel like they really want to travel, or they do travel a lot themselves. So the fact that they found you was like, they find it a bonus, because you're not like, you're adventurous and very active. So that is something that's very appealing. They don't want somebody who's lazy, They love the fact that you are attracted to specific areas because of your, you actually get messages that you are being called to these areas on a spiritual quest, almost like there's something you need to know there. You want to go there for deep personal reasons, because it is like a spiritual quest. They love your aspirations and your goals and what you want to achieve. They find it great that you have those, We have Uranus, holy fuck, with revolution. Oh my God. They love the fact that you don't think like everybody else. Breakthroughs, brainstorming, originality. They love your sense of originality. They love your insights. They love the fact that you're spiritually woke. They love the fact that you actually know about technology and like the latest and greatest in that. And you're interested in futuristic kind of things. We have innovation. We have humanitarianism. Exactly. Reform, surprise. They love the fact that you're spontaneous and you love to surprise them with gifts, or just showing up to take them out to lunch or something. They love that. They love the fact that you don't try to take away their freedom, though. Okay. That, that you are your own person, you're free, and you want them to be their own person and feel free. But then together, you come together, and it's like you celebrate life as individuals together. So they love the fact that you're forward thinking when it comes to that as well. You're not all like trying to like tie them down and make them feel burdened. They love the fact that you're experimental with many different things. They love the fact that, like I said, spontaneity, that you're edgy, that you like diversity, that you yourself are very diverse. You could have your family could be multicultural. Like you could have one parent from one area and another parent from another area. They love the fact that you have that diversity. And I feel like you have like family members from all over the world, like within your family, and they love that. They find it really cool and fascinating, okay? And we have lightning. So I feel like they love the fact that you're very quick-witted. So then we have Isabella Blow, okay? We have Jean-Paul Gaultier. We have engineer. So some of you definitely could be engineers. And then we have shapeshifters. So they love the fact that you can adapt to any situation whenever. The fact that you're able to solve problems so quickly and you're very quick-witted. And you have a great sense of style. And I feel like for some of you, it's kind of interesting because we have Isabella Blow and it says, talk to the hat. It's made an effort. Have you? So some of you really might like wearing hats, okay, and expressing yourself through your headwear. But also it's like, I love that sassiness. Talk to the hat. It's made an effort. Have you? It's fucking great. It's so sassy. They love the fact that you're a sassy person. Hats are husband catchers. there won't be a next big thing unless you find it. And let me tell you, some of you could be very much like into forecasting services, or you could work for one. So you're always looking for the next greatest thing, and you're really good intuitively in finding what is the next trend, or finding the, what do you call it? Fuck. The next trend, you know, and just like you can like look at something and solve and figure out like what comes next in sequencing, you know, it's like you get that. So with Jean-Paul Gaultier, it says femininity, masculinity, égalité, frivolity. Oh no, don't make me speak French right now. Je ne regrette rien, I think. I haven't spoke French in a really long time, so sorry. If you're French, I'm sorry. I don't mean to butcher it. It's such a pretty language. Please forgive me. So always find your ooh la la. So I feel like that is something that you know and you get it. And it's like, you know how to balance out your masculine and feminine side. They find that really attractive. You regret nothing. You know, you always know how to find the sweet spot. You know how to find your bliss. They really fucking love that about you. So with engineer, it says ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. You're great at that. And they fucking really love that, because maybe they get like in a pickle sometimes, and you can so easily see the solution, and they just are like, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. Thank you for figuring that out, you know? So with shapeshifter, it says skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. So you see the future, you see the potential in humanity, you see the potential as to where somebody can take it. Like you can look at somebody and see their talents and what they have going for them and see the potential in them. And you like encourage that and like bring it out in people, you know? It's fucking fantastic. Okay, so now let's take a look and see what comes up here with what they like to do with you alone, okay? What do they love to do with you alone when it comes to the intimacy side of your relationship? So let's see. So we have the 10 of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords. Oh, wow. And we have the King of Swords. Okay, straight up. What I noticed with these two cards is the woman is definitely dominant here. Okay, so I feel like you definitely take the reins a lot when it comes to the intimacy. And they love that. They like the fact that you're sexually aggressive with them. Okay, but at the same time, this is kind of like a fair relationship, because when they assert their dominance, oh boy, do they assert their dominance. And it's like, it almost like catches you off guard, and you're like so turned on by it, because it's like they are a serious badass when it comes to that. And it's just so sexy to you, okay? Because they are very much embodying the masculine, okay? Without being a pushy dick. It's more like, you know, they make you feel utterly and totally and completely 100% feminine. Or vice versa. If you are masculine watching this, it's the other way around. But they love it when you freaking get a little kinky with them and do things like this. Okay. They could even, I feel like that they love it when they might have a bit like of a thing with their feet, where it's like, first off, I don't think their feet are gross or anything. I think they have nice feet, and I feel like that they really take care of their feet, because they have a thing with their feet. They're very sensitive in the feet, and, you know, they love to have them massaged, rubbed, touched, and they love to feel their feet all over your body. I know that sounds really weird, but that's kind of what's going on here. And you're not... Like, they can get you, when they go into this dominant mode, they get you so fucking hot that you will do anything to please them, I feel like. And they love that. And you do all the time. They love when you tie them up. They want to pleasure you, like, in return so much. So I feel like there's a good sense of balance here. However, also with this image, if you notice, there's somebody spying on them through the window. So they could be a bit of a exhibitionist, and, you know, sometimes they like to take you in spots and places where there's the chance that you guys might get caught, because it's part of the game. It gets them off. It's like gets them really hot, like going and doing it in places where Normally you wouldn't do that. Like, even if it's like a public restroom, or, I mean, it's just like you guys throw down anywhere, I feel like, because you're very into one another. But, you know, like airplane bathroom, like as if you could even do that these days with the way they have those things set up. But maybe, you know, you guys fly first class. So anyways, yeah, you know, it's like, I feel like it's a very equal give and take here, and it's good, because I feel like, you know, there's a bit of a switch thing going on here, and they like to experiment, and they like you to experiment on them. You know what I'm saying? So you have found your divine counterpart. Both of your souls found their way back home to each other, a love that's meant to last 1,000 lifetimes. So when it comes to intimacy, there's definitely a very good intimacy, level of intimacy between the two of you. And it's like, it's very, when it's not wild and crazy in the bedroom, it's definitely very tender and loving and gentle. And then we have, nothing is more sexier than admitting how much they want you. That's what you give to me. The closer, while looking into my eyes, undressing me, as your gaze triggers my every desire, I swear it stops me breathing. So again, I kind of was getting that vibe. Like, look at in this image, he's throwing down with the dominant thing here, okay? Where it's like, they just know how, they can just look at you and you like crumble. And they love to do that, okay? Because they're pretty chill like most of the time, and they let you do your thing, whatever. But then there comes a point where they're like, okay, enough. Now it's my turn. And they just are like, rare, and they they go for it, and they could just stare you down with those eyes of theirs and just like make you fall to your knees, because it's so fucking sexy and so hot the way that they look at you, that you're just like want to rip your clothes off. Boom. They're like magic, okay? With the way that they look at you. Oh my God. The song by Heart, Magic Man, okay? If you haven't heard that one, or you know, it's an old song. It's been around forever. But the lyrics, check it out. There's your person, okay? So I woke up craving you, desire, feeling your energy. So you guys have it going on when it comes to that. You guys can just pick up on each other's energy. You can feel one another, and you definitely crave touching each other. And they tell you this all the time, probably. Like when they wake up, they're just like wanting you and craving you, and they will just throw down for some morning loving, you know? Foot fetish! Oh my God! Yes! They have a thing with feet. Obviously. Not just theirs, but maybe yours. And they like love feet. I don't know. Maybe they think your feet are sexy. Holy shit. That's crazy. Forever my bae, forever hold it down for you. Absolutely. You guys are counterparts. You're meant for each other. You could just go together like chocolate and peanut butter, you know? It's just good. Fuck it up against the wall. Oh, yes. Because it gets like this. Sometimes this is when he gets like this. Totally like, okay, you've had your fun. Now it's my turn. Slam. Here we go. Cabadon action. Let's do this. You know, it's just... We have possessive lover. No one can have you but me. I feel like this is how they are towards you. I don't think that they're like, you know, one of those insecure assholes, though. Not at all. This person is the vibe I get off them is very kingly, and they know they're the king of the jungle, of your jungle, that is. And they know that, like, they'll sit there and they'll like, even if like somebody else comes on to you and like tries to flirt with you or something, they just sit there and they go, yeah, go ahead, keep going, yeah, I'm watching you. Yeah. And then they just like kind of walk up and just grab you and lay one on you or something in front of them, and they're just like cool, calm, and collected about it. But they like to remind you that you're mine. And they like to show it to the world, I feel like. Okay. And then we have naked TLC. So obviously, you guys being together and alone together, it's very healing for you both. And it is how you guys, you hide away from the world and you recharge and you connect to that on a soul level this way. And it is very, very intimate, very special. And it's very, like, you guys literally, like, sexual healing. It is definitely what happens when you guys are together. It's like all the cares and all the stress of all the world just melts away when you guys are alone together, and they love to be alone. Because I feel like you guys both have very demanding jobs. So it's like really nice at the end of the day just to have some naked TLC together, so you guys can unwind and enjoy one another. So that's it. That's all I have for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me, plus my Patreon information if you're interested in checking that out, and also my social media. Thank you guys so much for being with me, and I will catch you next time. Ta-ta! For those of you who picked my last group with the Raw Emerald, this is going to be your reading. Let's find out what they love about you. Let's look at the personality stuff first, okay? So we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Devil. We have, oh boy, oh wow. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands and we have the King of Cups. Oh wow, wow, wow. We have, oh shit. We have Capricorn, the boss. We have opposition with Balance. We have Sagittarius, the Voyager. We have Anna Wintour. Oh boy, boss energy here. We have, oh, totally, Coco Chanel. Are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit. We have Networker and we have Advocate. Okay, straight up. What do they love about you? That you're a sexy motherfucker. Seriously. I mean, oh, wow. The power here. Okay, we have Queen and King energy, that the fact that you're very balanced with your masculine and feminine, no doubt about it. The fact that you are so sexy, so sensual, holy shit, but yet very witty, a little bit mysterious. It's like you just ooze sex when you walk in the room, okay? And the fact that you're so like boss energy, where it's like you own your shit, but I feel like you do it in a way that's very balanced. And not like a fucking egotistical psycho, but like somebody who is very, very logical, like very much has it's like as if you took, it's like emotional, you're balanced with the logic and emotion big time, okay? And it's like as if you took Samantha Jones and Spock and merged them into one. That is a weird combination, but when you think about it, it's kind of hot. And that is what I'm getting here, okay? It's so weird. I'm talking about personalities, not looks, obviously. So, and they love the fact that you are such a lucky person. Being around you, it's just like, it lights them up. It's like you're their lucky charm. You balance them, I feel like, and they love your sense of balance. See, we have balance with opposition. I feel like you guys are very different from one another, but it's the differences that turns them on, okay? That you guys are so balanced, like it's like yin and yang. It's like you guys are just perfect together. The fact that you're very cultured, well-traveled, that you are educated, they love the fact that you have like, you're very, when it comes to business, you're very businesslike, but you're very, very charismatic and very flirty when you need to be. But also, you're very happy-go-lucky. You're very adventurous. You're extremely honest. You're unbridled. You're like a wild, horse galloping across the land. And it's like they definitely want to tame that shit, but you can never tame you. Nope, nope, no. So we have enthusiastic, philosophical. They love the fact that you're very independent, you're generous, and you're very ethical. Absolutely. With this card, definitely. That fact that you're lucky. It literally says lucky, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. The fact that you're boundless, that you love to travel, that you're not afraid to take risks, but you're smart about it, and they're very calculated risks. They love the fact that they can relate to you, okay? And that you can relate to things, like you just are good with human relations in general. And the fact that you can literally relate to anybody. You are very mutable in the fact that, if somebody's like having a conversation, it's like you can literally adapt to any personality and anybody, which is what made you be a boss to begin with. You definitely mirror each other, okay, for sure. The fact that you're such a powerful manifester and you call people on their bullshit, okay? You're really good at calling people out, okay? but you do it in a way that's gentle and loving, which is actually constructive and actually helps people. Instead of being a total, axe wound, you are very much, you're very loving with the way that you call people out, and it makes them think, and they actually want to work harder and do their best. Okay, that is the sign of a good, true leader. Okay, and that is what I'm feeling here. Somebody who is domineering and not in a sexy way in the bedroom, okay, but domineering in life, and they're like egotistical and pushy and just arrogant. Fucking nobody likes those people, okay? They suck. They're a pain in the ass to work with. Nobody's having time for that. And I feel like this person definitely sees you're not like this, okay? So they love the fact that when it comes to work, you're very serious, you're authoritative, the fact that you're ambitious and you have goals, that turns them on. The fact that you are living in reality and you're very realistic about things, that you're very wise, you're very enduring, you can last in the bedroom. The fact that you're very accomplished, that you are straight up badass, that you are very majestic, very competent, but you're down to earth at the same time. You can be very corporate and reserved and rigid sometimes and very disciplined, but then you know how to loosen up and have a good time when the time is right, okay? So with Anna Wintour, I mean, seriously, with these two, could you be more boss? This is so, if you know about them, oh my God, they own their shit, let me tell you. So with Anna Wintour, it says, only you need to know what goes on behind the shades. So in other words, they love the fact that you are very discreet with your personal life, okay? And that it's nobody's business, and like you make it known that it ain't nobody's business what goes on in my personal life. Y'all need to mind your own business, They love the fact that you are very, personal life is personal life. Playtime is playtime. But when I'm at work, nobody's going to know what goes on in my head because this is my personal space. Fuck off, So loyalty is the most important label to wear, and the fact that you're loyal, they fucking love that. Vogue is an attitude, not just a magazine. So I feel like that is totally like your vibe. That's totally making me laugh. Oh, it reminds me of Sex and the City when Carrie works at Vogue. Oh, it cracks me up. Okay. So with Coco Chanel, it says tweed and twin set supports women's rights. Okay, so you are a big supporter of women's rights. You're very gung-ho about that. You're very much about equality in the workplace. And I feel like as a boss, you make sure that that sticks, that you are definitely setting the example for this, okay? Elegance and perfume are life's only essentials, and you handle yourself very elegantly, very eloquently. You always look put together, well-dressed. You could wear Chanel. It's so funny because this is Chanel. I think that's pretty much what she's wearing right there. She's wearing Chanel, you guys. Yeah. Okay. So fashion isn't what you wear. It's who you should be. Okay. Seriously, your personality and everything about you just exudes confidence and awesomeness. And it's like the fashion is just the icing on the cake, who you are as a person is what outshines. And it's just when you slap on some nice clothes and you smell nice, it's like the nice, beautiful bow on the excellent, perfect put together package. So anyways, with the networker, it says enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. Yes, very much an advocate for these things. I feel like, wow, I mean, seriously, and it's talking about women's rights, and then we have advocate here, and then enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness. I feel like you're one of these kind of people that wants more equality in the world, and because you realize the patriarchy is not healthy, not only for women, but it's not healthy for men either, because it actually oppresses men. I don't think some of them don't realize this. I think some do, but it's not good for men or women. So I feel like you are one of these kind of people who are very outspoken about that. And you're definitely setting the example and trying to change things within your workplace. Okay. So advocate inspires you to put compassion into action. Exactly. You don't just talk about shit. you do shit. Okay. You understand that in order to manifest things, that you have to put the action behind the intent or nothing's going to fucking get done. Hence the reason why your boss, you know how to hustle. And they really find that fucking awesome. They just adore you, okay? They think you are so, they're in awe over you, I feel like. They're very proud of you, okay? To get to be with you, to them is just like, I feel like that they're like the kind of person when, you know, you're on their arm, they're just like, yeah, look what I got. I got me a prize. So let's see what came up with the, what do they like to do with you alone, intimate wise, okay? So we have the Empress. Why am I not surprised? But here's the kicker, folks. We have the Emperor along with it. You guys are most definitely counterparts, and you guys treat each other like royalty. Like you are their Empress, you know, and you know, they are your emperor, and this is the roles that you play at home, intimately, in the bedroom, privately. And we have the King of Cups. Holy shit, that's showing up again. Oh my God. They love to nurture you, care for you, be gentle with you, rub your feet after a long day. They love the, you know, the fact that you allow them to do nice things for you. They want to show you affection in every way. They want to pamper you and treat you like a fucking goddess, which is excellent. And I feel like you do it in return to them as well. But you guys are so gentle with each other and very loving and very fair. We have enchanted romance that's meant to be protected by divinity. True love that stands the test of time. Two souls are called to come and rise. Again, this isn't enchanted romance. Look, it's the queen who finds her king. You know, this is totally what this is all about. It's like a fucking fairy tale. Seriously, I feel like the way that they wine and dine you, they romance you, they love you, they shower you with affection. It's definitely... it's very dreamy. It is enchanted. It is divine in nature. Like just how perfect you guys are for one another. And they like to show you that on a regular basis. Allow your seductive energy to lure them in. Your erotic vibrations will signal them towards you. Remain patient. They will come. Okay. They love it when you seduce them too. Definitely. They love to be seduced by you. They fucking find it so hot, so sexy, because it's like you're a total power person. You're a total power player, and you know how to get them riled up. And again, we had the Queen of Wands energy, you know? That's so sexy, so seductive. It's the witch of the deck. She's a power player. You know, she's very charismatic, very sensual. Absolutely. They love you to tease them and get them going. They like crave it and look forward to being alone with you just for that, because I feel like you dress up for them and stuff, and you do like all kinds of hot things. So then we have I've come to take you in, sexual house arrest. So with this one showing up, it's like, again, it's like they love to be alone with you. I feel like you work so hard that legit, like sometimes they have to literally say, put your phone away, put it down, you're done. You're going to be with me now. And they make you remember the whole point of being in a couple is because you're supposed to spend time with one another, and they help you to forget the day. They help you to release all the stress. And they definitely like to play little games, maybe a little bit of BDSM even going on there. We have neck sucking. So they find your neck very elegant, very sexy. For them, it might be an erogenous zone on your body that just gets them off. So they're always kissing and caressing it and stuff. We have a special room service. Absolutely. So because you guys are so busy, maybe this is what they do. They come kidnap you sometimes. Say, you're taking a long lunch. She's busy. And then they take you off and they just pleasure the fucking hell out of you, especially if you're having a rough day. This person is so loving and so giving, and they want to make you happy. I mean, shit. I'm just going to say it. You could be the one that makes all the money. You're the breadwinner of the family. And therefore, you know, it's like they want to show their appreciation in any way possible. It's like, I feel like that you think of them as your delicious little treat. Okay, and it's like they're down to freaking take care of you and pleasure the shit out of you. Because you spoil them too. So chair riding, let me sit on it. So they might really like, that yab yum position where you are facing them so that they can stare into your eyes and really connect with you that way. That could really turn them on and drive them wild. And plus, it's a very spiritual connection. It's how you guys bond as a couple. The king and the queen, definitely. Work love affair, legs high and wide. There it is. Holy shit. Oh my God. Okay, so straight up, you guys could, for some of you, this could literally, you just like have a business with your partner here, okay? Your romantic partner. And this is why this is showing up. For some of you also, this person might just like to freaking throw down with you at work because sometimes it's the only way because you're so busy and they just show up spontaneously and just nail you on the desk, behind closed doors, obviously. So this is something that spontaneously they like to do with you to surprise you. And I feel like that they are very sexy and very hot and very good looking themselves. So it is like extra yummy when they show up like this. I feel like they might dress in a certain way that's just like, oh my God, what are you doing? You're distracting me. I need to get this work done. And they're like, nope. The only work you need to do is me, so get down on your knees. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if they're totally throwing that vibe. So then we have car sex. Let's go somewhere and get it on tonight. Again, there is a level of spontaneity here and a sense of adventure. So it's not just always at home where the fun happens, okay? It's anywhere with this person at any time because whenever you could fit it in, it's all good. So there you guys have it. That's all I have for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me, plus my Patreon information, which you might want to check out. And I have my social media. So thank you guys so much for being with me today, and I will catch you next time. Take care.